everyone, and welcome to a brand new video. I'm your host Deeper Jungle, and today I'm going to be doing another Call of Duty commentary. And for today's commentary, I'm going to be talking about the last time that I bought supply drops and why I do not buy supply drops in any Call of Duty game going forward. Now, if you guys actually did not know, I did make a video on this topic previously. However, that video is over a year old, and chances are if you're watching my channel right now, you probably did not see that video, so I thought I'd remake it. Alright, this story goes back to summer 2015. So at that time, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 was going to be coming out in a couple months, and the newest Call of Duty game at the time was Advanced Warfare. Now, if you remember back to 2015, in the Call of Duty community, a lot of people were doing supply drop openings. It was a really big deal. Back then, supply drops were a relatively new thing, so the stigma that supply drops have today did not exist back in 2015. So a lot of people did do supply drop openings, and if you remember, the supply drop openings that they did were huge. Some people would open up dozens of supply drops or even hundreds of supply drops, and in Advanced Warfare, a lot of people did it because they had the variant system in Advanced Warfare, and the variants in that game statistically altered the base variant of a weapon, so a lot of people wanted to get those epic variants. Some of these legendary weapons that people wanted to get were the ASM-1 Speakeasy, the HBRA-3 Insanity, the BO3 Obsidian Steed, and a lot of people wanted to get these elusive weapons, so they opened up a bunch of supply drops. So at the time, I did play Call of Duty Advanced Warfare pretty often. However, I did not have that many supply drops that I could open, and at the time I did not have that many weapon variants. I only had the ASM-1 Speakeasy. However, I wanted to get other variants such as the BO3 Obsidian Steed or the HBRA-3 Insanity, and I would watch these supply drop openings and I would see these people and they were getting HBRA-3 Insanities, BO3 Obsidian Steed, AK-12 RIPs, and I wanted to get these weapons. And since I did not have that many supply drops, I didn't play the game too much. I decided that I wanted to go ahead and buy some supply drops. Now, I wasn't going to be that person that dropped $50 on supply drops to get these weapons. However, I thought, you know what, I'll drop $10 and get some supply drops and see if I can get some of the weapons that I would want to get. And if, let's say, I did get some of the new weapons that I wanted to get, then you know what, I might spend some more money and get some more supply drops. Now, another thing that I have to remember in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and that's the supply drops that you earned were just standard supply drops, like in Call of Duty World War II. However, the supply drops that you could actually buy were advanced supply drops, which meant that they gave you a higher chance of getting better loot. And before that point, I did not open an advanced supply drop before, so I did not know what I was actually going to be getting out of an advanced supply drop as opposed to a regular supply drop. So I went ahead, paid my $10, and got my 5 advanced supply drops. And at that point, I was building it up in my head, thinking about all these cool variants that I'm going to be getting and I'm going to be able to use for the first time. So I go ahead and open up my first supply drop, and I didn't get anything good out of it. I open up my second, I open up my third, and then my fourth, and then it comes down to my final supply drop. I open it up and I get absolutely nothing that I wanted. Now, I did get one variant, which was the ASM-1 Rigger, which was a pretty cool variant in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. However, that was the only weapon that I got, and it was not even that rare of a variant in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So I was really disappointed. I just spent $10 and I opened up my supply drops within 30 seconds. I did not get anything that I wanted. So immediately after, I had buyer's remorse. I spent my $10, I got nothing that I wanted, and I thought that going forward in any Call of Duty game that has supply drops, I'm not going to be spending any money on those supply drops. And I have been doing that ever since that day. I've not bought a supply drop in Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare Remastered, and Call of Duty World War II. A couple times I have thought, you know what, I'll spend some money and try to get some of the new weapons in Black Ops 3 or Modern Warfare Remastered or something like that. However, then I think, you know what, no, I'm not going to be spending any money on the supply drop system in any Call of Duty game. So that's the story about why I do not buy any supply drops and the time that I got burned by the supply drop system. It is a pretty funny story looking back on it. However, I still remember being disappointed because I wasted $10 on something that I did not get anything in return. So yeah, that's going to conclude today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to drop a like on it down below, as well as subscribe for more Call of Duty videos like this one. We are on the grind to 1,000 YouTube subscribers, so if you guys would like to subscribe, that would really help me out. So yeah, that's going to conclude today's video. I hope to see you in the next one.